Welcome to the IDEA, Illinois Drafting Education Association. Put a trademark on that. Drawings. So here's how this is going to work. My mouse is awful for this, but it'll work. Okay, so you are going to go to your Google Drive. Let's see where to put it at. Nope. Is it on there? Nope. I'll just go with it here. Okay. Is 90% ready for this. All right, go to your Engineering 2, go to IDEA 3D Problems, and go ahead and open this up. And you are going to first go to this little checklist thing right here. So, when you do these, I'm giving you 3 different example problems to do. You have to choose 15 total. This is for 2020. This may change in the future, but for right now, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do a bunch with you guys. I don't know how many. We'll see when I get tired of doing them. But I'm going to plan on doing some challenging ones, and then you guys can do the easy ones. So hopefully this will help you out with learning some new tricks and tools. So here's how these work. So some are multi-view that you turn into 3D. Some are just 3D. Okay. Each grid is 0.25. So 4 squares, 1 inch. 8 squares, 2 inches. Yeah, I'm really smart about that. So that's how you're going to do it. Everything is in inches. Everything is in inches. So on here you can put the year and the problem. It's very hard for me to know what you're doing if I don't know what year it is. Okay? Because I get really annoyed if I have to keep going back and forth and back and forth. Okay? Your problems are right here. I will post on here more of the examples once I get them done. But I'm starting it so I don't have any on here. Okay? So first, if you want to grab the sheet and look in front of you, I'm going to do 2009, number 11. So if you're doing this on the worksheet, you're going to put down 2009, number 11. So it's going to look like this on the end. Okay? This is going to take a few minutes. So we're going to roll with this. And hopefully this won't drive you too insane. Ready? Buckle in, boys and girls. This is going to be fun. All right, here we go. I got my sheet in front of me. I know what I'm doing now. File, New. Standardin.ipt. Okay, here we go. All right, so remember this, as I'm getting going, that Inventor makes circles in diameter. Okay? Diameter. Keep that in mind. So the first circle I'm going to draw, and I'm counting it out as I go, is 1.5. 1.5. Okay? I've done this one once, as you see, but I'm going to do it a little differently from the first time because I think I thought a better way of actually doing this. Okay? The next circle we're going to draw is, I'm just going to cross-reference this real quick, but if you're going back and forth, if you see this, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times a quarter is 2, but I have to draw it in diameter, so that makes it, boys and girls, what do you think? 4 inches. That's right, 4 inches. So I'm going to do this in a couple different steps. I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but this is how I'm choosing to do it. Okay? And there's also that little notch in the middle. I'm going to do that right now, too. So here's how I do this. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw a line straight up from here, the top quadrant of this. That is 0.25. Then I'm going to go to the right, 0.25. Down here, click, escape, go over to here, go over, 0.25. Go down here, click. It looks like I need to trim now. I'll have this extra stuff here. Trim, trim. And I think I might have a little line right here, and I do. There we go. Start with this first. Finish sketch. Extrude it. I know what it is on top of my head because I've done this before, and it is extrusion of 0.75. Oops, need to click on it. Like a little Cheerio right now. Okay, that's how we're starting off. Awesome, cool. All right, I'm going to go New sketch here again, and I'm going to do the circles next. Okay, get all those plotted out. So here's the best way I'm going to do this. I'm going to just dump a circle right here, and this circle is 0.5. There is another one straight up ahead here. I'm going to do my measurement here in a minute, 0.5. And I'll get the other one here in a second. So I could have drawn a circle and just done it that way. I decided to do it this way, so to each his own. So my radius of this going out from the circle is 1.5. Once I have that once, I don't need it again. Same thing here, 1.5. Now, you may be asking, why don't you just do it the other way? Because I'm going to do it like this. So, I'm going to hit my line. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to move my mouse out like so. I'm going to type 1.5, which will make that line, and press Tab and go 45. I wanted to show you that. That is my point right there. Let me do that again, just in case you didn't hit that. So, line, go like this. If I hit Tab, I can go back and forth. So 1.5 here, Tab, 45 is my angle, and there is my point. So once again, go circle, click there, 0.5, got that done, yay good. Go ahead and extrude that out. Actually, go ahead and cut that, my fault, wrong term. Just cut that back through, and there you go. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, sorry I had to jump back and forth a little bit because I was trying to figure something out. We need to do a sketch on this surface, on your front surface. So just like we've done 100 times. Sorry, I'm backing up a little bit. I just want to make sure I do this right. So click here and go to Create Sketch. And then click the middle of this and hit 2 enter. This is going to be the start of our of that bottom cut here. Okay. Once you have this, we need to draw some lines. And here's what you need to do. Go down here and go down 0.5. Draw that over to here. Okay. Now, if this doesn't activate the outside, just hit a project geometry and click the outside line because we need that to be on. Next, we need to draw a line straight up from here, 0.25, and then go over this way. And make sure you go straight. I'm actually going to, there we go. So, go ahead and trim this, and trim that off, and trim this too so we don't end up cutting that out. Okay. We also can trim this too because we don't need these anymore. If you get an error, it's fine. Okay. Hit Finish Sketch. Hit Extrude. And go ahead and get that cut, and it should look like that. Okay, next we need some fillets. So hit Fillet. This is the last step of the actual creation of this. 0.25. And your fillets are all the edges. So here, 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 and here. So like, go ahead and press OK. All right, your object is now done. So we need to get the volume first. So I'm going to make sure it's correct. So iProperties, go to Physical, and choose Update, and that is correct. If you have 4.210, you got this thing correct. So press close on that one. The next and most challenging part about this is trying to get the distance checks. So this is the part, especially when you have rounded edges, that's really going to drive you nuts, but it'll be okay. We're going to work through this. So if you're looking at the drawing, here's our numbers. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's a 1, right here, it's on the bottom of the object. 2 would be on top. So anything up here is on top. Anything down here is on the bottom. But for each, you have to do a point. Let me explain. So if I'm doing the bottom, here's how you do this. Since you have to put a point on here, this is the fun part. you will need to make a sketch because you just can't put points. I don't think you can. So that would be awesome, but nope, you can't. I'll just figure out check. Okay, click the bottom and hit create sketch. Our first point number 1, is on the edge of this fillet right here. Point number 4 is across from it, and it is on this curve right here. Luckily, it gives creases and creases when you hit those things. All right. Next, 3 you don't need, but there's a 3 right here. If you want to put a point, then that's fine. Okay, next point here, which is number 3, and 2 would be the middle of the circle here. In order to do that, you're going to have to kind of touch the middle of it, and you're going to have to click that right there. All right, so go ahead and press on the finish sketch. Okay, last step is distance. To do a distance, you hit inspect, then you hit measure. So this first one, 1 to 2, 1 is here, 2 is here, and I got 3.286, which I am double checking mine right now, and this is 2009, number 11, and that is correct. The next is 3 to 4, and that is from here to here, and that's 1.275. So your first one's done. Go ahead, and when you save these, please save these as this. So you're going to put down your last name, the year this is. So this is 2009-11. That way you know what they are. Okay, keep it simple. All right, I'm going to go ahead and upload this, and that's your first one done. All right, bye.